welcome back, Tina. Thank you so
Hi.
much for joining this second episode of the season of Money, Wealth, and Abundance. Let's get talking,
Yay.
walking, talking, breathing, money, money, money. Thank you so much. So let's dive deep into this. You say it's avoiding with money. What is avoiding money? This funky, weird energy that just people get so stuck up on, and I feel like they're walking around like eggshells with money and they avoid it. What is this? Can you just tell us a little bit more about that?
So it's interesting, the energy of money, when you observe people, first of all, how many people around you really know how to have money? When you talk to people, most of them are talking about, oh, I need to pay this. Oh, the mortgage is due. Oh, I incurred this expenditure. Oh, this expense is coming up. You know what? I had to buy this and I spent so much money. Money has this monstrous energy about, oh, it
Yes.
always runs away from you. How many people have really mastered the art of having money? And is it a very complicated, hidden secret? It is. It is about having the consciousness with money, realizing and acknowledging that money is a friend.
Oh, I
Money
love that.
comes after you make a demand of yourself. You make a choice. I would like to have this. And then money becomes your friend who says, hey, you want that? Okay, I will enable you. Money is your enabler. It is not the monster.
Mm.
And because you treat money not as a friend, as a monster, as a problem creator, you don't have it. You just spend it. You spend it. It comes and you get rid of it. You get rid of it. You
So I
get
can't
rid of
see
it.
it. I would just push it away. I forget even there. I forget it's even there.
Go
Like
away,
it's
go
just
away, go away, go away. Oh, I found that bill that I had to pay. Go away, go away.
yeah.
So without even knowing
Yes.
and even acknowledging, we are actively avoiding it.
Yes.
we are we are if you're spending too much, if debt is piling up every time and you are absolutely dread to look at your finances, absolutely refuse to be present with your money flows, you are avoiding money. Because many of you will be saying, what? You do, you don't know it yet.
Yes, that's a fair point. I feel like this is going to speak to so many people and they're like, where's the money? Like, I think it's outside of them. They forget that they are the source of their creation, and it's actually they are the creators of their own wealth and money or lack of. So can you just share a little bit more about that?
So when you consider something outside of you, how will you treat it? You will not treat it as something as a part of you. You will not embrace it. You will hold it at an arm's distance. You
Yes.
will have defined behaviors around it, just like a guest. A guest comes to your home, you're in your best behavior. You put on an image.
Oh,
You're
yes.
not being it
Not
because it
being
is
it.
outside. You're not being it. It's
Yeah.
outside of you. So you define behavior patterns. You
Mm,
define rules, what you can have, cannot have, what cannot happen, definitely cannot happen. You define all of that. Then you have this fixed point of views that you grew up with. And no disrespect, your parents in the current situation, what they had as their tools, they tried to give
yeah.
you the tools, they tried to bring you up, set you up for success. But unfortunately, those are the point of views that you are stuck with. And sometimes, because of that inherent belief that money is outside of me, you twist yourself in knots around money. And
Yes.
you do not allow money to be a friend. If you do not allow it to contribute to you, but instead you treat it as something that you will have to deal with. You have to deal with. And what do you
Deal
deal
with
with?
it. Yeah.
You deal with stress. You deal with insecurities. Deal word goes with by default something which is not working well.
Yes. It's like what just came to me was this kind of like, well, enemy, actually. It's like I don't want to have to deal with that. That's the enemy. So, you
Yeah,
know, if like everywhere you made your, you know, money the enemy rather
yeah,
than the friend, it's like a
yeah.
completely different energy,
Yes,
perspective,
yes.
and a different way of seeing and being with money.
So when you start avoiding money, what are the things you do? You make unconscious choices. When a
Yes,
windfall comes, you quickly go and get rid of it. You go shop, you
yes,
go give the money to people who you owe it, or you just splurge it and you say, yeah, that's having money. That is not
yes.
having money. That is being unconscious with money because
Oh,
you
my
don't
whole
know.
life, God.
Has it? Yeah,
Until I started using the tools. Yes, my whole life. Like, I think I was very
yeah,
much taught how to get rid of it quick,
very quick.
but I
So,
learned
oh,
that.
I got my paycheck. Let's line up at the bar. Let's go drink it all up. Let's smoke it all up.
Yeah, it's like I'm
And
so
okay,
rich, and all of a sudden, oh, I have nothing. Oh,
and yeah, finally have attained that equilibrium. I came in zero. I'm leaving zero. I just spent it all.
oh my goodness. It reminds me of these people that win the lottery, um, or celebrities that like don't know how to handle the money and they get
Yeah,
rich and then they just spend it. Or that, you know, that
they
someone
go
wins
by
the
the
lottery and they just chuck it.
limousine.
Yes.
Yeah, they get a limousine, they buy expensive clothes, they buy all those expensive bags. I don't even remember what those brands are. Um, and then they just get two or three more good deals because they're being unconscious with money. So they're
Yes.
not making their money work for them. Instead, they're
Yes.
going about it unconsciously. They go and sign up a bunch of movies that bomb at the box office. And then they're stuck with, oh, what do I do? Then they do some B grade movies, and then it's like, and the money
Yes.
train goes away. It leaves
Yeah.
you. Bye. It leaves you.
It's like a quick high almost.
It is a quick
This
high. Oh,
whole
wow.
shopping thing we said about the
Yes.
sales, this having to get a quick fix, you know? So how can you move from the quick fix to like the discomfort of having money? Is that something you're going to dive into this series, this
Absolutely.
class?
So some of you might have your daggers out and you might actually kill me for saying this. It's about asking questions.
Yeah.
Consciousness comes when you ask questions, when you're being present in the moment. You cannot ask a question if you're not being present. So the
Yes.
first thing we are going to deal with is, what is money for me? What is
Mm,
my money reality?
mm.
What gives me joy? And what are these behavior patterns that I'm stuck in? When you ask those questions, they will come to you. Now it is up
Yes.
to you whether you want to see them or you want to say, oh, I'm going to grab a drink. I don't want to look at this. It is your choice. But
Yes.
once you are ready, and we will poke you in this series to ask questions, know your money reality, and then ask you another question about what would you like it to be? And
Yes.
then when you have committed to that, you can say, okay, then let's now get to work. How do we move the needle from I would like to have to I have?
Yeah.
So the first thing is asking questions. What is your money reality? Second, what are the behavior patterns where I destroy my money? And third, what is it that I can change? And what are some conscious choices I can make for this to go away from my life forever? And I can sustain my money flows and not only at the same level, but
Yes.
keep increasing with every passing day. Who are the people I need to invite into my life? Who are the people I need to say bye bye? What are the few things I need to stop doing, start doing, continue doing? Those are the things that will come to us when we'll ask those questions and we will do it together.
Mm. Yeah, thank you for that. And what's just come into my awareness is what about the people who really think that they have all the money that they need, but they know that they don't have all the money that they need, but are in this predicament and they're like, well, I'd really love more, but I just don't want to be like honest with myself. And they're kind of like they hold themselves back because who doesn't want more money? Like, but what would you say to that? People who are kind of like in this, I've got all I need. Um, I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot.
So it is about living a mediocre life,
Yeah.
giving up the choice of asking for more because there is this judgment that, oh, you have money, you are being greedy now. You've seen those
Yes.
children in Africa who don't get food to eat. I mean, those
Yes.
are Those might be true scenarios, but then people make it this dramatized excuse to not go and get more. How will you change the world, with money or without money?
Oh, it's so true. With
Yeah,
money, yes.
it does not give you the excuse to live and choose a mediocre life, because you are not only destroying yourself, you are destroying the possibility of you being a change in the world.
Oh, wow,
So those who
that's
say that
huge.
I have this, have you seen? I spoke to this nurse once, and we were talking about stability. You know
Right.
what she said? When you plug a patient to the heart monitor,
Mm.
stability is a straight line. When
Oh,
you are a
wow.
straight line, what are you? You are dead.
Well, it's the opposite of creation. It's just like plodding along, isn't it? It's just kind of like
Just drag
same old.
along,
Yeah,
dragging yourself along, not asking for more, not feeling guilty that, oh, I have money, I'm asking for money. What will people think? Is this the right thing to do? Do I really need more? This is the way you diminish yourself. You contract
yeah,
yourself, you contract your money flows, you contract your
yeah.
creation. And what is your definition of enough?
Yes, yes, that's
So, what do
fair.
you define as enough? For a
Yeah,
kid, £5 for candy is enough. But for
yeah,
somebody else, it could be something else. What
yeah.
have you defined as enough that doesn't let you go beyond it?
Wow, wow,
What
wow, wow.
limitations are you choosing with the enough that you're defining, using?
Yes, the having enough when they know they want more, but it's like it feels icky and yucky in the world to even ask for more.
Yeah,
So that's yeah,
that's
that's
the judgment of greedy. That
the
is
judgment
exactly
of
what you will do.
greed.
That if I ask for more, you're judging yourself, self-judgment. Nobody else is, nobody has the time. You are judging yourself as guilty.
So this class is really about coming out of the jail of judgment, guys. With all of life, not just money, but coming out of the jail of judgment. So can you tell us
Jails of
more about
judgment.
that? Like in terms of how do people even get aware of their points of views about money and how do people, because people that are just plodding along and don't really recognize that they're just plodding along, what would you say to that?
I mean, classes like this can be a wake-up call.
Right.
Classes like these, conversations like this, I'm hoping it will contribute to shake people out of their autopilot mode. Are you a
Yes.
robot? Are you a robot walking in the world? When you're plodding along, you are just being a robot. You wake up
Yes.
in the morning, eat, pray, work, eat, pray, work. That becomes the pattern of your life. Unfortunately, in this reality, many people will make it, yeah, that's how you're supposed to live your life.
Well,
That's
yes.
life. That's struggle. Yeah.
Yes.
So when you really ask the people, an interesting thing is that I have realized people who really require these classes find them. They
Yeah.
find them, choose the change for themselves. But
Yes.
people who are plodding along, we can give them the wake up call, we can shake them up. But at the end of it, it is their choice to choose change. Now,
Yes.
why would somebody cringe away from change? Because
Yeah.
there is this judgment that change will require a lot of hard work. It will spoil my comfort zone. It will take away, I will have to put in extra hours. There's, oh man, this is all right. I'm just going to continue with this. So it has to be the person's choice.
Doesn't have to be like that. Actually, it can be ease, right? And it can be
Yeah.
ease. It's what you choose to be
Yes.
and know, isn't it? It can be
Yes.
ease
And
to
the more
change
you
and make
choose,
choice.
more comes to you. The more you choose, more comes to you. The more
Yes.
you choose, more comes to you, the easier it gets. And then you start seeing these possibilities. It is like opening the window's curtain. You take a sneak peek, you see the stars, and then you like it, and you open it a little bit more, then you open it a little bit more, then you open it a little bit more, and suddenly you realize, oh wow, there's the whole sky that I can explore. But I was just willing to keep my curtains shut. So what would it take for you
Mhm.
to open the curtains and have a look outside?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. That's more yeah. I think a lot of people are afraid of money or afraid of their power of actually creating the money, which leads me on to the question of like obviously, how do you even start getting out of this debt in a happy way, a happy and joyful way, where you can start to actually change these patterns and start making money work for you?
So when you ask the question, what is my money reality? One
Yeah.
of the exercises that we make people do in these classes, we make them do some exercises where
Yes.
you have to write down the money patterns. And it is a lot of this reality because that gives you the string to also make the connections. Because I
Yeah.
know all things are energetic, but sometimes you got to write it down. What are my expenses? How am I dealing with them right now? Where is that tipping point where I go over it? And then have a plan. And plan as a system, not as a structure. What is the difference? A structure is like a cement concrete thing that doesn't change. A system is like it keeps evolving. It keeps
Yeah.
evolving. So you can agree on, okay, this is how I'm going to start getting the debt out of the system. And we don't call it debt. What do we call it? We call it outstanding expenditure.
Yeah, I love
So it's an
that.
expenditure. It takes away that judgment, the
Heaviness
guilt,
and the
shame from
yeah.
it, the
Yeah.
yuckiness from it.
Oh,
And it is an outstanding expenditure that I need to pay up. How
yeah.
do I pay it? Like this. And then we devise a methodology. And so that everything doesn't go towards getting the debt off, you also make sure that you honor yourself by keeping some for yourself. No matter how much, you always keep some for yourself because that builds up your kitty of having money.
Yes.
Because when you go into this cycle of paying off, paying off, paying off, paying off, paying off, suddenly when it's off, you go into the same debt cycle because celebrating, and again you get into the cycle. So
Yes.
having money is about keeping some bit away, saving some, so that when you look at your bank account, that's me, that's for me. I will never use it. That is the sense of carrying that money as a friend
Having
with you. Some people keep it in their purse, some people leave it digital, some people put it on their Revolut wallet, some people keep it with a friend, some people buy some beautiful jewelry or some beautiful lamp or some decorations or some property with it, which will increase in value. And that is having money, the joy of money. And I said it last time, I'm saying it this time as well. Money follows joy.
Yes, I love this. I'm always reminding myself of this every day. It's like, what can I do, create and generate that's going to bring me joy? And and it's always amazing what comes up, things that I hadn't considered before, what I thought I should be doing to make money. And I really love the way that you question and, you just get to the core point of like, have you, it just blows your mind, but it really has enabled me to in so many ways to see other possibilities that I would never have considered before, because I thought, well, that's right, I just do that. Why can I make
Yeah.
money from that? Or I just do that.
Yeah.
So this
Yep.
is about
Yep.
exploring, you as an asset. We are assets, right? And how many
Yes.
more assets can we bring into our life that are going to make us money? It's not just about the money though, is it? Tell us more. It's about the wealth and um that generates from that. Can you go a bit more into that?
So that is the definitions of money that we spoke about. What is money? Money is not
Yes.
necessarily the currency that you use. Money is all around you.
Yes.
I use this example and people are like, ah, oh, Tina, no. People make money from cow dung. People,
Yeah.
fertilizer, what is it? I mean, you can convert anything and everything into money if you
Yeah.
have the asking the right question and you know what you're good at. Some
Yeah.
people are great at interesting ideas. Some people are great at flipping houses. Some people are constantly in the question, so that pick up the whispers that, oh, this can make me money, that can make me money. So my question is, how many talents, capacities, and capabilities do you have that you have never used? And you can use it and you
Yes.
can make money from it, but you are like, that will mean I have to work hard and I will have to put in more hours and it will just spoil my, Netflix time. And I will not have to, I won't be able to go out with my friends and party. So
You've already killed the
that,
creation
yeah,
just by saying that,
yeah,
you know,
that
just
is where
killed
you're
that.
looking for excuses
Yes.
not to explore.
Yes.
your capacities with money. Have you even scratched the surface of how
Yeah.
much you can create?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting that you say this. I mean, how many times, and I've experienced this in my life, where people will project at you, you can only make money this way, and you just focus on this thing and just do this and you'll be rich. It
One
doesn't
thing at a time. There are moms who will
work.
always say this, one thing at a time. I say,
Yes.
time.
Yes.
One, because you want to do something doesn't mean that you have to destroy something else. You can do
Oh my
both.
goodness. Yes. I have done that so many times, destroyed things when I knew they would make money, but I was told, oh, just focus on this. And I thought that was the right way of doing things because it worked for them. And I aligned and agreed with them. And guess what it did? I cut off my money
Mm,
flow.
Exactly. You diminish your money flow. And then going back to that conversation about enough money, what you define enough today is not
Yeah.
enough tomorrow. If you
Yes.
sit and you utilize that money, and if you keep doing the same and keep getting the same, guess what happens? Eventually, it diminishes. So
Yeah.
if you do not infuse money, which is the energy, constantly with new ideas, new ways of making it work for you, it will stay what it is. You are lucky if it happens. Most of the cases, it starts diminishing after a point.
Yes. It's really making your money create. It's like having creativity with money, isn't it?
Yes.
Seeing
Yes.
beyond
The glass ceiling,
the
think
glass
beyond the glass
thing.
ceiling of the
Yeah.
mutual funds and those short-term investment plans. And I have a word of caution here. People can misconstrue this conversation saying that, oh, that means you just go and take risk about money. No, it is about being present, asking questions, and
Yes.
doing what works for you.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
means that for many people, what will work for me or what will work for Morgana will not work for them. But what will
Oh,
work for them,
yes.
work for. So it has to be your choice. And that's why I cannot tell you the formula. I cannot tell you what will work for you.
Ah, it's a revolution, this, because we are so conditioned that to follow others, listen to
Mm-hmm,
others, and
mm-hmm.
just reminding everyone this is not about coming to listen to Tina. This is about
Yes,
coming and asking questions. She's
yes,
facilitating you to get your awareness so you can know what's true for you.
yes. And making you meet yourself,
Yes.
your financial reality to come and say, hey, you've been ignoring me. This is what I am.
Yes.
And then embracing it as a friend and then treating it with respect, with love, and then receiving it as a gift every
Mhm.
time and saying thank you. How many of us say thank you to our bank accounts?
So many people judge it. I used to judge it, but I haven't got enough. Oh, I need to make more. Yeah, I need to make more. Oh, there's not enough. Oh, it's like, oh, well, it
Yeah,
doesn't create.
exactly. For every currency unit that you receive, what if you were super grateful?
Oh my
Instead of
goodness.
judging it,
Yeah.
oh, I was planning for 40, only 25 came in, damn it. It is literally opening the door and spitting on somebody.
You're like,
25
nah.
has come to you. And you're like, ah, I expected 40, go away. That is exactly what we do. It's a silly as an example, but that is exactly what. What do
Yes.
you do to that 25? You don't say, oh, wow, you've come, please come in. What will it take for your friends to come with you? Instead, you say, oh, 20. No, I look for 40, get out. Oh, well, go for them. I wouldn't want to go to that party. I wouldn't want to go to that party.
I'd be gone.
I
Inviting
know.
money to the party to come and play, be
Yeah.
part of the party, be all of it. And invite as much money as you like without going, you're not, it's not good enough. It's not enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
Yeah. And it's a muscle that you build over a period of
Yes.
time. The purpose of this class is to, first of all, tell you it's a muscle. Second,
Yes.
make you meet your muscle. Third, give you some tools, techniques, practices that you can keep at it, make it stronger, make it better, and make it work for you.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. This is
Welcome.
exciting. It's exciting as for
Yeah.
exploration with money. It's not a get rich quick scheme.
No,
It
it
is
is not.
certainly not.
God, no.
It's so much more, so much more. So great. Anything else that you wanted to share or
Not really. Come and play with us. See
yes.
if this is right for you, if it is
Yeah.
fun for you,
Yeah.
and if you think it will create for you, we'll be happy to share our life experiences.
Yeah.
Be truly vulnerable with you. Customize this for you as much possible. And we will be tough with you. We will not necessarily be gentle and kind and listen to your sob stories. This class is about being real,
Yes.
facing what is true for you, and
Yes.
then acknowledging it and not be ashamed of it, not be
Yeah.
guilty about it. Getting the distractions of guilt, shame, regret, bye bye when it comes about money. And what is my money reality? So if you want to meet that money reality, this class can be a great beginning. We have more to come. We have the money education series. We
Yes.
also have a class saying, what does money, wealth, and riches mean to you? So there are subtle differences, but we'll talk about those later. We are beginning the season with getting rid of the debt because that is appropriate for the time of the year. So if this pings to you, come join us. The registration link will be in the description.
Yes.
And previous series, if you haven't watched it, we will put the link for that as well in the registration, in the description of the video. And have fun. What will you choose?
Thank you. What else is possible with money, receiving more money? We start on the 26th of January to the 28th. Come and play. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.